Okay, hi again. I did a little short like 2 hours ago when I started my day just to kind of get it out of the way to make sure I did it. And since then, I've been able to tinker with some things because my kid is sleeping. So I've actually learned a couple things like just since I posted that short. One of them being within my laptop because I've been really struggling with. I got recently got a new laptop. I had the same MacBook for a handful of years and recently upgraded, but I couldn't figure out how to just like highlight multiple items if I want to move files and drag them. I kept selecting one single item. It was driving me crazy. And I figured out now, shift button. If I hold down the shift button while I'm dragging, it's a success. So I've already like won the day. But I went through footage that I have and labeled everything. So I lived in Hawaii for like 10 years and I'm now sorting through footage to make long form, nice to look at videos. I'm not sure how much talking I'm gonna do. But anyway, what I did now was go through them and label them, right? Instead of it's IMG6712, whatever, it's, windward side or it's this beach or whatever. So now I've got them organized. And I also learned to not where to save things and where not to save things, but I'm not going to get into that. And now I've got them labeled, which puts me in a good place to pop into the video editor and boom, 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 make a video that is gonna sort of make you feel like you're taking a drive around the island. And just, it doesn't sound like much, but just having those videos in a proper folder with a file name saved is gonna make such a huge difference in my workflow. And that's probably such a basic thing for a lot of people, but it's a win for me. So yay. And then what else did I do? So I've got those set up. That puts me in a good place to get going on the long form video. And then I followed up on my shorts just to kind of see how they were doing from yesterday. I'm really loving doing the record player shorts. That was what a lot of my live stream was. And this is going to give me a way to just like share the vinyl records that I have and love in a safe way, right? Like I'm not loaning them to someone. I know it's not the same because you're not here like with the record, but maybe my post can inspire someone else to like start a record collection of their own and then we could like nerd out together. I love vinyl records. I started a collection about 10 years ago. Didn't do much with it for a couple years and then I got back into it this year and I love them so much. So I have some videos up and I'm trying this out on another platform to just feature the record player, a cute little disco ball, and a moment. I really like playing records because it just, life is so fast and there's so much going on and so many things grabbing our attention. And it's such a nice option to have. Let me make sure I had to make sure I was recording. It's such a nice option to have any song at your fingertips at any time. But it's also really nice to take a record and like play it front to back and then flip it over with your actual hand and have to be careful to not scratch it, and then just being mindful that there was thought taken into how that record was laid out in the sense of like the sequence of the songs, sometimes even down to how it was laid on the record. Like they wanted those first 4 songs to play, not the first 5, and then you flip it. I like those little things. And then I like the sort of inheritance factor of it. Inheritance. Anyway, Um, because, for example, my mom, I think, has some she wants to give me, and an uncle of mine just sent me a bunch, and there it was like a treasure trove. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, a bunch of Beatles. I can't remember, a Woodstock one. Anyway, um, okay, so doing things, making progress, and then documenting it. So yay. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I think the kid is waking, and I am out of things to say. Bye.